A claps.
What it do, home skillet? What's up, you guys? It's me, Keisha, and I am back with a brand new all tea, all shade Basketball Wives season 10, episode 13 review. I want to tell you guys that this Saturday, August 6th, 7 p.m. Central Time, my exclusive shocking interview with Love and Marriage DC reality star, breakout star Winter Williams will be airing on the Color Me Pynk channel. When I tell you I had several jaw-dropping moments during this interview, she spilled all the tea. She held nothing back. There was not one question that was off the record. It was a phenomenal interview. I cannot wait for you all to see it. So make sure this Saturday, 7 p.m. Central Time, you all tune in for my interview with Love and Marriage DC breakout star Winter Williams. Now let's get into tonight's episode. It's the season finale episode, and we pick up exactly where we left off last week with Brooke and Jackie getting into it. Jackie is ready to rumble, honey. She is ready to throw down the gauntlet, bitch. She feel like it's SummerSlam and she is about to DDT Brooke ass through a table. She trying to get at Brooke. Security, of course, won't let her. Brooke and all the other girls are in a room locked in pretty much, and Brooke talking about, I wasn't even trying to put my hands on no senior citizen. I bet you wouldn't, girl. I bet you wouldn't, because like I said, word on the curb, last time y'all fought, Jackie won. So Jackie is super upset. She calls and FaceTime Malaysia and tell Malaysia what happened. And, Jackie starts to cry because, she was genuinely hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because Jackie didn't do nothing wrong in this case. Brooke was being a bitch and looking for a moment as always. And she got the moment she had been waiting for. So Duffy and British then decide to finally go check on Jackie. I'm like, y'all should have been checking on Jackie in the first damn place and telling Brooke she was wrong for starting shit. But of course, they're a bunch of followers and they clicked up, and Jackie is in the group, but she's still not in the group. You know what I'm saying? They look at her like she the old one. She ain't as fly as them. You know what I'm saying? They all clicked up outside of her. So, we then go to Angel. She's still in LA. She's still pregnant, and she's going to the doctor for her iron infusions. She has to get them because her iron is super low before having her C-section for the baby. She's super nervous and everything to have birth, and she's just going through it in her last days, but she looked really cute. So back in Palm Springs, it's the following day. Brandy and Brooke are outside having breakfast, and Brandy told me oh my God, I can't believe the way Jackie was acting yesterday. I thought she changed. I ain't never seen Jackie act that crazy before. And I'm like, why y'all keep on talking about Jackie and how Jackie behaved when you're not holding Brooke accountable for starting shit and being petty and being ignorant? Like, come on now. And so Duffy ends up joining them for breakfast, and Brooke is steady claiming that this is her trip. And when they go horseback riding to tell Duffy to tell Jackie that this is her itinerary, this is her trip. And I'm like, girl, you just sound stupid and ignorant. Like, you are damn near 50 years old. Girl, you and your no eggs having ass need to sit down somewhere talking about having another baby, and you sitting up here acting like one. So Jackie then goes to see British in her bedroom, and Duffy comes in. Did Duffy get her ass done, y'all? Because I never paid no attention to her booty, but it's hella big and lumpy. What's going on with that? Is it homegrown or is that some botched shit? Let me know. So Duffy, ignorant ass, then decides to come and relay the message for real that Brooke was saying that this is her trip and her itinerary, and Jackie was like, girl, don't play with me. And as a matter of fact, that bitch can't come. And I'm like, y'all participating in the bullshit. You and Brandy Duffy are participating in the bullshit. And all y'all silly and need to grow the fuck up. And if I was Jackie, I wouldn't fuck with y'all hoes because y'all ignorant. We then see fine ass Jelani and some of his spaced out teeth I've been choosing to ignore that, but it's starting to bother me. But he's still fine though. Arrives and surprises Jennifer. She's super happy to see him. They look really, really cute together. They make a really handsome couple. She's just so shocked that he actually showed up for her because, you know, she's having back problems. And they at babe status now. She calling him babe. You know, they done did the do. She let him know she can't bend over because of her back, so don't get no, you know, thoughts in his head. And, you know, they're really, really cute. I'm really liking where this is going, and I can't wait to see if they're still together actually now today. So Jackie and the girls head to the horseback riding, and as she's speaking to one of the instructors, Brooke and I believe Duffy arrive together, and Jackie is like, oh no, no, she's not supposed to be here. Brooke is like, I made my own reservations. She was like, I don't care, I don't want you around me. And they get to arguing and stuff. Brandy get in the middle and try to break it up, and it's just a big ass mess. Once again, they out in public showing their asses. Jackie ends up going off, you know, with one of the instructors to ride on her own so she can be away from Brooke. We then see Duffy explaining to Brooke and British that Jackie came up with a fantastic idea to have a casino themed white party for Brandy to commemorate her father's passing, which was just so thoughtful and sweet that Jackie thought of enough for her to do that on her trip. Meanwhile, they couldn't even stay the night, the first night when they got there, and do what she wanted them to do. And, you know, since it was her trip. But little did Brandy know that Jackie had planned something for her and was thinking of her. See how selfish people can be, child. So, you know, Brooke was like, you know, even though Jackie can be, you know, mean and it was very sweet of her to do that, and I will be there. So Jennifer and Jelani go wine tasting, and he basically asks her to go with him. Like, can we make it official? We gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend. We gonna be booed up. And she was like, you know, I want to be married again, don't you? You know how she talk. You know, I want to be married again, don't you? And he was like, I ain't here to play no games. And so she was like, okay, you know, well, if we out in public, how you gonna introduce me? This is Jennifer. He was like, my woman. And he was like, do you want to be in a relationship? And she sits there on pause, and of course they go to a commercial break, child. Back home in LA, Malaysia is still struggling with whether or not to put Panera Bread, whatever that man name is, on child support. And I'm sick of the conversation, girl. Put that fucking man on child support and get the fucking money you need for your kids, girl. Fuck all that bullshit, girl. I'm sick of it. So, they get to the white party back in Palm Springs. Jen and Jelani arrive with each other. The girls are shocked to see him. Brandy comes down. Of course, she's surprised by everything and very grateful. They surprise her with, you know, the playing cards has pictures of her father on the back, which was very thoughtful and sweet. Jackie then surprises her with a FaceTime call from Malaysia, and Malaysia just lets her know that, you know, we're going through a rough time, but I'm always here for you. I didn't want to miss another big moment in your life, and that she loved her. And Brandy says she loved her too, and in her confessional she says, you know, this is the Malaysia that I remember, and maybe there is hope for us moving forward. And I'm like, girl, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Like, is you keeping this shit going at this point, Brandy? Like, sit down somewhere. You getting on my nerves too. Happy that they did what they did for her though, for her daddy. So then Jen and Jelani let the girls know that they have made it official. They are together now. And in her confessional, she says she love him and she gonna stick beside him. And I was like, okay, girl, I see it. It seems like they are 9 times out of 10 still together. I'll be shocked if when they come back that they're broken up. I really want to see it work out for her, because if it don't work out between them, hey, Jelani, my name Keisha, you know what I'm saying? And I'm from the Loop and I'm proud. So Jelani ends up leaving, you know, the girls to themselves. And here go Jen, you know, bringing up what happened the night before, and everybody like, girl, why'd you bring this shit up? Like, everything was going good. Like, why even go there? But Brandy was like, well, since the conversation came up, why don't both of y'all just admit y'all were wrong? And Jackie was like, you know, to be honest, I never wanted to have this conversation with you, Brooke. And she was like, my heart honestly says I never want to see you again. Period. To be honest with you, I wouldn't have gave nothing to her. Like, we wouldn't be had no conversation. Girl, fuck you. You looking like the Crow. from the Wiz looking ass. Fuck you and the broomstick you flew in here on. But in the end, they decide to make up and take baby steps. They hug it out. And that's pretty much the end of the episode. It's the end of the season finale. They give us a few clips, teaser clips of what's to come when they return. I'm guessing that Basketball Wives will be back once Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, and Miami go off, and Black Ink Crew or whatever, New York, Chicago or whatever goes off. So I expect to see the second half of this season sometime in the fall, probably. Overall, I'll give this season 10 of Basketball Wives, overall I'll give it a C plus. I mean, I don't feel like the franchise is all the way flat out dead, but I do feel like they need to stop holding on to all of these OG cast members and start anew. Like, let's see a whole new crop of girls. It's a whole new LA. It's a whole new Miami. Like, bring in a whole stream of 6 new bitches. If you're going to keep anybody, keep 2 main, cast members. Remember how they did LA? They had, a OG go over there, to be the anchor, and then, they just kick shit off with a whole new slew of girls. I want that. Like, just some new blood if you're going to continue on. Actual Basketball Wives or ex-girlfriends or whatever you want to call it. Like, let's just get new blood and stop hanging on to the same old raggedy bitches. I'm sick of it. Ugh. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. And make sure you tune in this Saturday to my interview with Winter Williams from Love and Marriage DC. It airs Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Time. I love you, kittens, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.